Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And now the Chiefs offensive starters.
And they come off a tough loss last week, and what's their reward? A second straight road game. Rarely are teams happy about scheduling. They're always calling the league office saying, how come we have this game and that game? But when you're coming off of a loss on the road and you go right into another one, that's a difficult task.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be fourth down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On play action, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Throwing on second and long. Wentz. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. Wentz going to try and throw on third. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. There you see the starters defensively for Jacksonville. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The numbers on Moss from last week's game. 14 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags 1st down. They'll run it here with P-Ryan. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
On 2nd down now, Dillon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Time for a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City. And they're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He'll drop it off to P-Ryan, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Watch 54. I know he ain't got it. Shift. Watch the shift.
Throwing on first is Wentz. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. So that'll back him up 5. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. On the draw, here's Peyton. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a play fake. Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Travis Kelsey, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Mahomes pass complete to Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Extra point try, good by Gano, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. They toss to Pirine. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, and I'll guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They run the counter. It's Moss. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Dillon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I'm going to hit you.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. And he'll give it here to his running back. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 44, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Mahomes now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Mahomes firing complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 17, Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They go play action here on first down. Able to shake him off. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Now, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Pirine, draw play. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. On the run, it's Peyton, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, baby.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd and 2, Wentz. It's Hill, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Here's Wentz to throw. And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wentz on the bootleg. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. There's a quick shot to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Wentz now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Wentz to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Wentz. The open man is Smith. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Wentz again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 5-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football. Full half to be played. Point after try forthcoming. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Point after here coming up. And that makes it 14-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Mahomes now to throw, and that is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You see me? You see me? They can't stop me out here.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on first down. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. From the gun, it's Wentz. Throw right side of the tight end is Shaughnessy. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now Wentz on third down. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 24. They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Now here's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
On first down, Dillon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
8 yards on the pickup.
On second and a couple, Wentz, and that'll be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. Wentz now on first down. He completes it to Westbrook. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Here's Dillon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll run it. Here's Dillon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. They'll try and run for it with Peyton. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Pirine. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On third down, here's Peyton. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one will be accepted. Wentz to throw on second down. Gets this one to Hill. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. On third down, Dillon. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run again with Peyton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. On play action, Wentz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Boom! That's how we do it. That's how we do it. 24. I got 87. That's me, boys. Quad. I got you, boy.
Mahomes pass. Complete to his wideout. It's a gain of 17. Yet it brings up 4th down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
1st and 10. They're on 1 yard line.
Mike's 54. Hey, let's get in them holes. Check.
The ball carried by number 39. Garrett Haney on the tackle.
Nice hit, boy.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Run.
The 2-yard line. The ball carried by number 39. Brought down at his own 8-yard line.
Mike 40. Check. He's coming. Watch the curve.
False start. Offense.
Mike, go. 180. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Another carry for the running back. Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 45-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
We played to win. 24 is the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Intended for his wideout. Incomplete.
Check, tight right. Solo out there, check the outside there.
Don't be mad. Score more coming.
Mahomes pass. Complete.
Let's go.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
Here we go.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 9.
56.
Brings up
Mike's
2nd and a
56.
yard. At the 6-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. Back.
Showing Richardson on the stop. 1st and goal.
Tackles, tackles.
Wentz's pass. Incomplete. Intended for James O'Shaughnessy. It's now 2nd and 10. Draw play to the running back. He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 40's Mike, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike.
Brings up 3rd and 5. It's a gain of 14.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Wentz's pass. Incomplete in the end zone. Brings us
Out of time.
2nd
It's out of
and
time,
10.
guys. It's out of time.
Wentz's pass. Incomplete in the end zone.
Check Mike 40.
Brings up
Check
a
Mike 40.
3rd down
Check
and
tight end.
10
Check
yards
tight.
to go.
Check tight.
Wentz's pass. Intended for number 22. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. As his guys are in for 6. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return where they didn't create a penalty? Oftentimes in that type of a scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. To throw, it's Wentz. He finds Taylor, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, he finds his tight end Gentry. And he's got this down to the 35. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Now Pirine. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. They'll run again with Pirine. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 5. 1:53 remaining. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. He's back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
36.
Running it here with Peyton. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jaguars, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.